Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, our daily video for today. Going to be talking about the recap, and I have a whole watch list for you guys, and I'll be time stamping it so you guys can skip through and kind of view the stocks you want to see instead of watching the whole video. So you guys can skip through and kind of like look at the stocks you guys want to see. Now, before I start the video, make sure to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments if you guys kind of like this content. Me posting just one video, each day, but a very, very in-depth video on the market overview and everything. And let's get into this video now. Before let's do a recap. Okay, so what did I play today? Today I did alert Tesla puts. Okay, I was talking about it on yesterday's video, and I was like, I'm gonna play it today because it is getting very, very tight, and we closed below support. And again, if you are in any of the servers, okay, I alerted Tesla puts. So if you actually scroll up over here, keep an eye on Tesla. I was watching this level. Okay, we had that support, and then I also gave kind of like that price target level when I posted the chart. Here was the actual alert. Scroll down, Tesla started dumping. I gave you guys the price target 30%, trimmed one contract, and then 90% we were all out because it hit our price target. Okay, and that is when we actually saw the bounce. Even looking at like the 5-minute, what I was looking at was, we broke the support, but we had this bear flag that I was watching on the 5-minute. So that is very, very important to kind of understand. Okay, we have that 5-minute bear flag, and that is where kind of I alerted the puts, and that was a very, very nice scalp on puts for Tesla, plus 90%. And again, I made a whole video on that, and this is why it is very, very important you guys watch the whole video and make sure you guys kind of like set these levels. So that was the recap for today. We also saw kind of like a bounce on SPY. So let's talk about SPY now, what happened today with SPY, and kind of like our levels for tomorrow. So SPY was bullish, but the thing was, okay, after hours we got some news that we have some more cases on Omicron. So yesterday we had one case in the United States. Now we have 5, and it is actually spreading in New York, and hospitals are actually getting full. So that is kind of like very, very concerning. So for SPY, what I'm watching is I'm still watching that 100 EMA on SPY. So as you guys can see, we're still in a downtrend, and I'm watching this resistance for SPY, which is now like 460 levels. So this is a major resistance. We look at the past correction, and as you guys can see, we're kind of looking very, very similar. We're in a downtrend, and we were rejecting this on SPY. So until we break the resistance is until I am bullish, and that 100 EMA is going to be a major, major level for SPY. So please set a alert for SPY on that 100 EMA. I mean, futures are, slightly red, but just flat. But if the news does affect the market, watch that 100 EMA. I'll be looking to grab calls on SPY. So that is it for SPY. And if the market somehow does turn green, I'm going to be watching that 460 level. It is very, very important to have different perspectives on the market. You don't want to be biased. You want to look at, each perspective and just be ready for anything because nothing is certain. So that is it for SPY. Let's close this out. The next stock on the watch list, or the first one, is Ford. So we're taking a look at Ford, and Ford looks very, very nice. So as you guys can see, Ford is trading in a channel. So we have a channel on Ford. We have the support around 19.21, and then we have the resistance 20.52. Now let's set our levels. So this is our support for Ford, and this is going to be our resistance. So this is going to be our resistance for Ford. Now we're taking a look at the RSI. Now Ford did have a incredible run. We did break a downtrend, and we have been flagging a lot on Ford, and right now it's creating kind of like a huge channel and a huge flag. And what Ford is doing is, although it had a huge run up, okay, it's calming the RSI down. Okay, so it's kind of like pricing that in. Even though we're just trending sideways, it is pricing in that Ford. And we're taking a look at the RSI. RSI is sitting at like a pretty decent support for Ford. Now the thing about Ford is that this is a neutral pattern for the channel, so we could break out either way. So I'm going to be looking to take puts below 19.21, calls above 20.52. This is just like the Tesla one, and again, just set these alerts, and when I will play them, I'll send a chart and kind of like do the technical analysis and tell you guys what I'm looking at. Now, if we are bearish, also, just like Tesla, watch the 5 minute if we bear flag, because bear flags are very, very nice to kind of like enter in puts. This is an example of a bear flag. So if we do go for that support or that resistance, always watch the 5 minute. So I'm looking at Ford for a swing. Ford is also very, very cheap. Okay, a month out calls 2020 January 7th are very, very cheap, around $100 to $150. Even cheaper if you were to do spreads, like $25, which is actually pretty ridiculous for Ford. So Ford is going to be a very, very cheap play, and it is just a matter of time before I actually am going to be playing Ford, just like Tesla. Okay, so Ford is going to be a very, very nice play, and it is like my number one on the watch list. The next one is Didi. Okay, so Didi is a Chinese company. It's like Uber, but for China. And we got some delisting news for China. So I'm watching the symmetrical triangle because this is also a neutral pattern. But if at open we start bear flagging, I'm taking a look at Didi, and I think this is going to be looking pretty nice for puts. I'm pretty sure they have options, but it is very, very cheap. Okay, so we're taking a look at Didi. Didi options are also very, very cheap. Let's take a look at like a month out, and these options are even cheaper than Ford, around $70, $30, $100. So watch this level, set the alert at that breakout below 70, and basically puts below the support. Very, very nice play if the FUD, kind of takes in for China. And if we do break this level, this is going to be a major, major trigger, okay, for Didi, because that is a major, major support level. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people holding that will kind of get stopped out. If it's market makers or anyone, that's a pretty nice stop loss. So I think that should trigger kind of like a stop loss and like a huge sell candle. And overall, this play also looks very nice. Both Ford and Didi are very nice. The next one is Mara. Okay, and we did play calls on it on 2 days ago. So I'm taking a look at Mara. We have this symmetrical triangle, and I'm looking at a puts play. Now, the reason is, okay, first of all, we have this symmetrical triangle, but we also have this head and shoulder on Mara. Now, even taking a look at Bitcoin, okay, it's not breaking out. Like, we're getting a lot of these wicks, which is not good. Bitcoin is not breaking out. It is a very, very tough resistance, and there is just no sign. We need a bullish engulfing candle. So at open, okay, if the market does turn bearish, I just hope we don't gap up. I'm looking to take puts on Mara, okay, around below 48, and price target is going to be this very, very nice gap fill. So again, please set these levels, set these alerts on TradingView so that you guys can get reminded. Okay, Mara looks very, very nice. Symmetrical triangle, head and shoulder, very, very simple. And then we have the Bitcoin looking very, very weak. The next one is Moderna. I have to watch Moderna because of the Omicron variant, COVID. We need to watch Moderna. Now, I'm taking a look. We did break downtrend for Moderna, and I'm looking to kind of test the support and fill this gap. So I'll set a alert on Moderna when we do hit support, looking to grab calls at the support, stop loss below. So very, very simple on Moderna. Moderna is a little bit pricey, and this also looks like a very, very nice swing. Let's take a look at Snow. Okay, Snow is up 15% today. They recently had earnings, and we have a very, very nice setup on Snow with a cup and handle. So looking at the daily, this is a massive cup and handle. This cup and handle has been forming for almost a year now. The bigger, the time frame, the more confident we have. So Snow looks very nice. We're about to break out. So I would set two alerts. One is the overall breakout to 402, and one we have the handle breakout breaking downtrend. Since tomorrow is Friday, I'll be looking to actually scalp this breakout, and this looks very, very nice for a breakout. Another thing is, once we do break out, watch for a test at support. So Snow looks very nice. The daily looks beautiful. Even looking at like the 2 day, it's looking very, very nice. So this cup and handle looks very nice, and it'll be a potential play and a scalp for tomorrow, since it is Friday. We, we, we have Lucid. Okay, Lucid looks similar to Snow. We have a very nice cup and handle. We have the breakouts coming in 58, and we're kind of forming a symmetrical triangle on the daily. And I have that fib retracement level. It can't go below the 38 level, or else it invalidates the cup and handle like we did with Hive. So Hive has, Lucid has a very, very similar setup to Snow. Okay, and we need to break that trend to actually play calls. So also watching Lucid for tomorrow if we do hold this level, and overall a possible swing into next week. Boeing is another very, very interesting one. Now keep in mind, again, this is going to be a higher risk with the Omicron. If you do decide to swing, we could get news any other day, overnight news. And I'm taking a look at Boeing, and it has a very nice support. Now with airlines, we did break that support, and I kind of made a whole video on this. We came back to test that level. So our stop loss, if we do buy calls, is below 200. 200 is a mental number for Boeing, and then we have this very nice gap fill for Boeing. And I'm actually taking a look at possible a week out expiration. Very, very high risk. Again, it's all on Omicron, the variant, but this setup looks very, very nice. I also like that close, that candle, but tomorrow we know we can be red. It could just invalidate. It is just important that we hold that 200. Below 200, we invalidate that play. So that is all for Boeing to play. I've been watching this setup for literally like a couple of weeks now, months now. So the last one on the list is Tesla. And again, so we did play Tesla puts, but if I actually kind of move this, okay, it's also looking out for like another bigger symmetrical triangle. We kind of created a support here. So I'm just kind of watching Tesla. If we do bounce, we could kind of play the downtrend breakout for Tesla. So overall, that is all. Very, very simple video. If you guys do want my alerts, just DM the bot, saying, hey, I want your alerts, and I can basically get back to you and kind of like add you. So if you do DM the bot, it messages to me, so I can actually see your messages that you talk to the bot, that I can actually send you a friend request, and we could possibly get the bot in your server. So overall, very, very simple video, and overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pretty long video, but overall, a lot of setups to watch, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys tomorrow at Market Open.